Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get richer every year while others work harder but stay stuck? It's not luck, and it's not intelligence. It's because wealthy people follow different money laws. Rules that are rarely taught in school, rarely discussed openly, and often misunderstood. Today, you'll learn 8 powerful money laws that billionaires quietly use to build and protect their wealth. And the surprising part is this. Most of these laws can be used by anyone. Yes, even if you're starting small. By the end of this video, you may never look at money the same way again. Let's begin with the first law. Law 1. Make money work for you. The first money law is simple. The rich don't work for money. Money works for them. Most people trade time for income. You work hours and you get paid once. But wealthy individuals focus on something different. They buy assets. Assets are things that generate money even when they are not working. For example, stocks that pay dividends, real estate that earns rent, businesses that produce income daily. Instead of asking, how can I earn more money, they ask, how can my money earn more money? This small shift in thinking changes everything, because time is limited, but investments can grow forever. And once money starts working for you, wealth begins to compound. The second money law might surprise you. The wealthy don't just earn money, they learn how money is taxed. Most people focus on increasing income, but billionaires focus on keeping more of what they earn. Here's the reality. 2 people can make the same amount of money, but one keeps far more after taxes. Why? Because income is taxed differently depending on how it is earned. Salary income is usually taxed the highest, but investment income, business income, and capital gains often receive better tax treatment. Wealthy individuals understand this system. They use corporations, they reinvest profits, they take advantage of legal deductions. Notice something important. They are not breaking the law. They are learning the rules and using them correctly. The lesson here isn't complicated. If you only focus on earning more, you may still lose a large portion to taxes. But when you understand how money flows, you start keeping more of it. And keeping more money means investing more money, which accelerates wealth over time. Now that you understand how the rich protect their income, let's move to the next law, one of the most powerful wealth multipliers ever used. The third money law is called leverage, and it's one of the biggest differences between average earners and the ultra-wealthy. Leverage simply means using resources beyond your own to grow faster. Most people believe success requires doing everything alone, but wealthy individuals understand that growth happens through multiplication. There are 3 main types of leverage. Money leverage, using borrowed money to invest in assets. For example, buying real estate using a mortgage instead of waiting years to save the full amount. Time leverage, hiring people or using systems so income continues without your direct effort. Businesses scale because many people contribute to one goal. Knowledge leverage, learning from experts instead of figuring everything out the hard way. Mentors, books, and proven strategies shorten the path to success. Here's the key idea. Leverage is not about taking reckless risks. It's about using tools wisely to accelerate progress. The wealthy don't ask, how can I work harder? They ask, how can I achieve more with less effort? And when leverage is used correctly, results grow exponentially. Now that you understand how the rich grow faster, the next law explains why some purchases make people richer while others keep them stuck. The fourth money law is one that completely changes how you see spending. The wealthy buy assets. Most people buy liabilities. At first glance, both may look the same, but financially, they behave very differently. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Simple, For example, a rental property that generates income is an asset. A car with monthly payments, insurance, and maintenance costs is a liability. Even expensive items can be assets if they produce income, and even small purchases can become liabilities if they constantly drain cash. The wealthy focus on one question before buying anything. Will this make me money or cost me money? This doesn't mean never enjoying life. It means building assets first. Because assets create income streams, and income streams create freedom. Over time, those assets begin paying for luxuries instead of your salary paying for them. That is the moment money starts working in your favor. Once assets begin growing, something even more powerful starts to happen. A force so strong that many call it the eighth wonder of the world. Let's talk about the next law. The fifth money law is quiet, but incredibly powerful: compounding. Compounding happens when your money earns returns, and those returns begin earning returns too. In the beginning, growth feels slow, almost invisible. But over time, the growth accelerates dramatically. Imagine investing a small amount regularly. At first, progress looks small, but as profits are reinvested, your investments start growing on themselves. This creates a snowball effect. Small gains turn into larger gains, and larger gains grow even faster. This is why wealthy investors focus on time in the market, not perfect timing. They start early, they stay consistent, and they allow compounding to do the heavy lifting. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for the perfect moment to begin. But compounding rewards time, not perfection. Even modest investments, given enough time, can grow into significant wealth. The lesson is simple: start early, stay consistent, reinvest your gains. Because when compounding takes over, money begins growing faster than effort. But money alone isn't what creates massive wealth. There's another factor that billionaires value even more, and it has nothing to do with cash. The sixth money law is often underestimated. Your network influences your net worth. We tend to think wealth is built individually, but in reality, opportunities usually come through people. Wealthy individuals spend time building strong relationships, not just friendships, but connections with people who think bigger, build businesses, and share valuable knowledge. Why does this matter? Because information travels through networks, investment opportunities, business partnerships, career growth, new ideas. Many of these never appear publicly. They move quietly through trusted circles. When you surround yourself with people focused on growth, your thinking begins to change. Goals become larger, standards rise, opportunities increase. This doesn't mean using people. It means creating mutual value, learning, collaborating, supporting each other's success. The wealthy understand something powerful. One strong relationship can be worth more than years of working alone. Now here's something surprising. The next law explains why billionaires don't avoid risk. They manage it differently. The seventh money law challenges what most people believe about success. The wealthy don't avoid risk. They manage risk intelligently. Many people are taught that safety equals stability, so they avoid investing, avoid starting businesses, avoid new opportunities. But avoiding all risk can actually be the biggest risk of all. Why? Because inflation rises, costs increase, and money sitting still slowly loses purchasing power. Billionaires understand that risk is unavoidable. The difference is, they take calculated risks. They study opportunities. They diversify investments. They prepare for downside scenarios. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" they ask, "What happens if I never try?" Every major financial breakthrough comes from stepping outside comfort zones, but with knowledge and planning. Smart risk is not gambling. It is informed decision-making, and over time, small calculated risks create massive opportunities. We've reached the final law, and this last one may be the most important of all, because it controls every other rule you've learned today. Law 8. Knowledge is the real asset. The eighth money law is the foundation behind all wealth. Knowledge is the ultimate asset. Money can be lost, markets can crash, businesses can fail, but knowledge stays with you forever. Wealthy individuals constantly invest in learning. They read books, study markets, learn new skills, and adapt to change faster than others. Why is this so important? Because every financial opportunity comes disguised as information. The more you understand money, investing, and economics, the better decisions you make. And better decisions, repeated over time, create extraordinary results. The goal is not just to earn money. The goal is to become the kind of person who knows how to create money again and again. When knowledge grows, income potential grows with it. Let's quickly recap the 8 money laws. Money works for you. Understand the tax system. Use leverage wisely. Buy assets, not liabilities. Let compounding do the work. Build powerful networks. Take smart risks, and never stop learning. These principles separate those who chase money from those who build lasting wealth. You don't need billions to start. You only need to begin applying one law at a time. If you enjoyed this video and want more simple explanations about money and investing, subscribe to the channel and join the journey toward financial freedom. And remember, the earlier you learn the rules of money, the faster money starts working for you.